Hello Mare, welcome to my channel. Mare, alam mo ba? Marista ka nagsalita na tungkol sa issue nila ni Anthony Jennings. Tara, let's spill the tea. Mare, narito ang buong pahayag ni Marisa Cal. Today, I will be speaking from my heart. Lahat na sasabihin ko ngayon ay galing sa puso ko. I will take accountability for everything. Nagkamali ako and I only say sorry for everything that I had done. It all started in June 2024. I was in a very dark place, feeling lonely, and I was getting attention from Anthony, the kind of attention that I needed. Saludo ako kay Marie sa pagiging tapat sa pag-amin ng pagkakamali. Hindi madaling mag-sorry sa publiko, pero ang maturity at pagpapakumbaba niya ay malaking hakbang sa paglago. Lahat tayo, minsan naghahanap ng comfort, lalo na kung namumuli na. Si Maris bukas sa pagiging vulnerable at tunay sa nararamdaman. Mahalaga na matutunan kung bakit tayo nagpunta sa ganitong sitwasyon. Dagdag pa niya, when I sensed that there was a growing attraction between Anthony and I, nadala ako sa emosyon ko. And I knew that was wrong. I came clean right away. I told my ex everything, admitted things to him, and then we broke up. It wasn't easy. It was really hard for me to announce the breakup. The way I became so emotional during the interview was because I was holding back the truth. Yun yung totoo. I wasn't really able to simmer down. I wasn't able to reflect on what had happened. I was working every day for straight weeks, months straight. Bago nagsimula yung daming trabaho namin, I told Anthony that I broke up with my ex. Ipinakita ni Maris ang katapatan dito. Hindi siya nagtakip ng kahit anong bagay o gumawa ng dahilan. Agad niyang inamin ang lahat at kahit mahirap, ginawa pa rin niya. Ang pagiging tapat sa ex niya ay isang maturity na hindi lahat kaya. Hindi niya pinatagal ang sitwasyon ng isang magandang hakbang para sa kanya at sa kanilang relasyon. Pahayag pa niya, and he also said the same thing. Mind you, I was in a very lonely place. I'm so lonely. And I was so vulnerable at that time. Like everybody, kung kakabreak lang, you would be so vulnerable. I was working every day and sa lahat ng trabaho na yun, kasama ko si Anthony. Aaminin ko, sa araw-araw ng pagtatrabaho namin, nahulog din yung loob ko. He would be very sweet to me. He would be so gentle with me. He would say things to me. He would tease me on the set, in front of other people. He would tell all the other people who were close to me that he was single. So I was confident to act a certain way on the set. Because in the eyes of the people there, we were both single. Araw-araw kaming nagtatrabaho and September came. We went to Italy for our shoot for our teleserye Incognito. And doon nag-start yung deeper pagkakilala namin sa isa't isa. I really fell. Nung pauwi na kami ng Italy, it was my birthday. And we were stuck at the airport the whole day. He would say sweet things to me. We would make promises to each other. And then nung pauwi na kami ng Italy, I felt so happy that I had to post something on my Instagram story just to appreciate him during that day. Mare, sa tingin ko, ang nararamdaman ni Maris para kay Anthony ay hindi basta-basta. Sa paraan ng pagpapakita ni Anthony ng kabutihan at pag-aalaga, hindi nakakapagtaka na nahulog siya dito. Natural lang na madama ang attraction sa isang tao na nagpaparamdam sa iyo na ikaw ay special, lalo na kung ikaw ay emotionally vulnerable. Pahayag pa ni Maris, then pagka-uwi ko, I think the next 2 days, I saw a post or a repost ni Jam on TikTok. Nakita ko lahat yon and at that time, yung time frame na yon, nasabi sa mga screenshot na nangungumusta ako. I said, kumusta si Jam? Nangumusta ako kay Jam not because I knew they were still together, but because I knew she was going through something. And Anthony had to take care of her. But at that time, nagtatrabaho pa rin kami, and he would still do the same things to me. I would ask him. God knows I asked him, nagkabalikan ba kayo? He said no. Do you still love her? He said no. He would say things like I was the one he wanted and all. Mare, dito nagsimulang maging komplikado ang sitwasyon. Paulit-ulit na tinanong ni Maris si Anthony at palaging nang sinasabi na hindi na sila ni Jam. Dikas lang na maghanap ng kasiguruhan sa ganitong mga pagkakataon at ipinakita nito kung gaano siya nagtiwala kay Anthony. Sa huli masakit dahil hindi siya binigyan ng tamang sagot at mas naging mas masakit nung lumabas ang buong katotohanan. Pahayag ni Maris, I really asked him so many times, Then the first wave of bashing on TikTok came. Masakit yun para sa akin. I asked him, when can you release a statement that you're no longer with Jam? When? Because in the eyes of the public, you are taken. But I know that you are not. And you wouldn't be this sweet to me. And when will you release a statement? He would tell me he was waiting for the right moment. I didn't want to be pushy. I didn't want to aggravate things. So I waited and kept quiet because it wasn't my story to tell anyway. I kept quiet. October passed, we were working still every day. And then Halloween came. It was the very first night we went out and medyo sweet kami sa isa't isa. The next day, Jam posted on her Instagram story, but people were insinuating that it was Anthony and I. So the wave of bashing came again. I asked him again, when are you going to release a statement? God knows how many times I begged for his statement. I begged him to fix this because I was so tired of getting bashed. He said, wait, I'm waiting for the right moment. I waited. I still kept quiet. I really wanted to speak up and I would look really pathetic if I did. Days went by and the press con for Incognito happened. He released a statement. Mare, hindi madaling harapin ang mga reaksyon ng publiko, lalo na kung ikaw mismo ay nahihirapan. Si Maris hindi lang emosyonal ang pinagdadaanan, kundi pati na rin ang paghuhusga ng ibang tao. Nais niyang maglabas ng pahayag si Anthony para malinawan, hindi lang siya kundi pati ang mga tao sa paligid nila. Hindi biro ang maging sentro ng pansin ng publiko, lalo na kapag hindi ka sigurado sa sitwasyon mo. Pahayag pa ni Maris, to me it was too late because at that time I was slowly distancing myself from him romantically. The infatuation and attraction had died. But thank you for this statement. I thought everything was in the clear. I thought everything was gonna be okay. Ilang days ang lumipas, then the screenshot came. When I saw it, when I read it, it was 10 p.m. That Tuesday night when I read it, I was shocked. I'm truly embarrassed because nakita lahat ng taong yun without my consent. Against my will. I read the screenshot over and over again. Ang pinaka-shock ako doon, I read it and it was a perfect narrative that there was this other woman, that there was this apologetic boyfriend and the avoidant boyfriend to the other woman and the scorned woman. That's the narrative. That's her side of the story and there's nothing wrong with that. But this is my side. And upon reading those screenshots, dun ko nagpatagtitagpi lahat na kaya pala siya hindi makapag-release ng statement dahil sila pa pala this whole entire time. I was in the dark. I had no idea. God knows ilang beses akong nagtanong. Ilang beses ako nang hingi ng statement. Dun ko din na-realize bakit ganun yung reaction ni Jam. Now I get her. I get her pain, her wrath, her anger. Kaya pala ganun. Because she was clueless about everything. I was clueless about everything. We both believe whatever was told to us. Maybe iba yung sinabi sa kanya, and I can attest that iba yung sinasabi sa akin. Mari siguro ito ang pinakapait na bahagi ng kwento. Yung moments na nabasa ni Maris sa mga screenshot at doon lang niya nalaman ang buong katotohanan. Lahat ng tiwala na binigay niya kay Anthony ay nauwi sa pagkabigo. Sa mga oras na ito, naramdaman niyang iniwan siya sa dilim. At hindi siya pinapahalagahan, at yun ay talagang masakit. At isa sa mga pinakamagandang bahagi na pahayag ni Maris ay nang siya ay nagkaroon ng empathy kay Jam. Hindi lang siya nag-focus sa sariling niyang sakit, kundi nagbigay pansin din sa nararamdaman ni Jam. Ipinapakita nito ang kanyang pag-usbong bilang isang tao. Hindi lang siya nakatingin sa kanyang pananaw, kundi sa pananaw din ng iba. Dagdag pa ni Maris, that's my side of the story. I had so many things to say. Hindi nga ako makapaniwala na mapapahiya pala ako ng ganito sa buhay ko. So to the public, I'm sorry you got to see the very intimate side of me. Ganon talaga ako kapag nagbigay ako ng pagmamahal. It was supposed to be private. The intimate things, I'm sad na nakita yun ng mga tao. And yes, I don't want to play the victim here. Nagkamali din talaga ako. And I want to say sorry to those people I have hurt. I reached out to Jam last November. I did not get a reply. I think it was last November because I wanted to know what's up. So I'm sorry, especially to those people who supported me for 10 years. Alam nilang lahat na ginapang ko yung career ko para lang makarating sa kung saan ko gusto. Ginawa ko lahat, pinaghirapan ko lahat sa tulong ng lahat. Nagagawa ko yung mga gusto ko. I don't know where I want to go. I don't know kung saan ako pupunta. Yung dignidad ko, hindi ko na mahanap. Whenever I go out, whenever I walk, I feel like a naked woman walking. Mare, lahat naman tayo may mga bagay na nais manatiling pribado at ang mga Intimate at personal na sandali ay isa sa mga yon. Mahirap tanggapin na ang mga ganitong bagay ay may labas sa publiko. Ngunit ipinakita ni Maris ang kahalagahan ng pagiging tapat at responsable sa mga pagkakamali. At kahit mahirap humingi siya ng paumanhin sa publiko. Mahirap mawala ng dignidad at ramdam na ramdam ko ang sakit ni Maris. Ngunit ang pinakamalaga dito ay ang kanyang lakas ng loob at determinasyon na magpatuloy kahit na siya ay nasaktan at nawala na isang bagay. Ang kanyang kagustuhang magpatuloy at magtrabaho ay isang napakalaking pagpapakita ng lakas. Pahayag pa niya, "Di ko alam kung anong gagawin ko. I'm so embarrassed and I'm sorry that you get to see that. But I can assure you, tuloy pa rin ako. Tuloy pa rin ang laban. Magtatabaho pa rin ako. Kahit mahirap. Hindi pa rin mamatay yung apoy sa puso ko. I'm still looking for that little girl inside of me. It's hard to look for her now, but someday I gotta find her. And I will be able to hold my shadows. What you saw was not a perfect human. I am far, far from being perfect. What you saw was a human being. I mean, I'm just a human being. That's it." Mare, ang aking opinion, ito ang pinakamahalagang mensahe na mapupulot natin mula kay Maris. Lahat tayo ay hindi perpekto, walang sinuman ang walang pagkakamali. Ang pagiging tapat tungkol sa ating kahinaan at imperfeksyon ay nagpapakita ng ating pagkatao. Maris remind us that everyone, whether in the public eye or not, has flaws, and that's completely okay. Yun lang, Mare. Thank you for watching, Mare. Subscribe for more. Don't forget to watch our other videos.